5 best resistant band exercises for knee pain. If you're tired of constant knee pain and it's holding you back, I got something that might finally bring you the relief you need, and hopefully fast. I'm Dr. Gregory Kramer, and for over 30 years been helping people just like you overcome knee pain. We want to strengthen the joints, regain stability, we want safe, we want easy to follow movements. Now in this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 of the best resistant band exercises to not only strengthen your knee, but we want to take the stress off your knee by getting your hips to work better so that you feel more stable with every step you take. Now remember, we don't work in isolation, so we work in movements. So we're focusing on hip function to fix your knee. Think about it. No more wincing each time you get up from a chair or worrying about knee pain flaring up as you walk. Think about it. Every time you climb stairs, you're not going to have to worry. These exercises can change that. Each one is low impact, designed for you to go at your own pace. And they're backed by years of results helping people with osteoarthritis, sports injuries, and post-surgical recovery. All you need is some simple resistant bands, which you can pick up cheaply online in 30 seconds, and voila, get started. Imagine the freedom. Strong, stable knees without the gym, without complicated moves, without expensive equipment. Now stick with me. I'm going to show you how to make knee pain a thing of the past. Now, before I dive in, I need you to hit that subscribe button if you want to learn how to relieve pain, avoid surgery, stabilize your knee and your spine so you can live stronger longer. I load a new video every week. This is the first exercise of the 5 exercises or banded exercises for the knee. Now our focus today is glute medius, and the whole philosophy, the whole principle is fix your hip, spare your knees, and spare your spine. So the side of our hips called the glute medius, well, all we're gonna do is push our knees out with a strong band. I recommend these glute loops by Brett Contreras. They're great, they're comfortable, and you're gonna do 10 reps and hold each rep about 5 seconds. So, very simple. Here's rep number 2. Hold 5 seconds. You're going to feel it. Sit up tall. Use good posture. And you're going to do 10 repetitions with me. 10 reps. Hold 5 seconds. Great. Okay, after 10 reps, then we're going to go into the next exercise, which is squatting. So you're already here. You've already primed the glute medius. So, very simple. Wide stance. Now, the whole goal is pushing the knees out hard. Now, for some, just go down to a chair and push your knees out, hold 5 seconds, and come back up. You're going to do 10 reps. Now, for others, you're going to go down a little deeper. You're not going to have a support. So if you know that your knees are good, and you're going to hold this position for 5 seconds, knees out. 10 repetitions. So a full squat, knees out. A half squat to a chair. Whatever's pain-free. Go down slow. Just touch, knees out. Those are the first 2 exercises to the 5 exercise section. All right, this is the third exercise. Our first was the sitting, pushing the knees out, or knee abduction. Then we did a squat with the bands, pushing our knees out, both a full squat and a chair squat. This is a glute bridge. This is where you're gonna lift your hips in the air, hold 5 seconds. Again, we do 10 reps of everything. We hold about 5 seconds. Knees out. Lift up. Your focus is going to be tight stomach. Squeeze your glutes, knees out. In fact, if you do a lunge stretch to stretch the front of your thighs first, that would even be a better idea. I'll do another rep, and you're going to do 10 repetitions. Tight stomach. Squeeze your glutes, knees out, lift up, hold, count to 5, and down. And you're going to do 10 repetitions. If you notice your hamstrings are getting tight, over time, you should feel it more in your glutes and less in your hams. This is a banded hip stretch. Now, the purpose of the band is to drive the femur head or the top of your leg bone back. For a lot of people, that the femur head kind of gets pinched into the hip socket or acetabulum. This allows you, for most people, a deeper stretch, not a muscular stretch, but the connective tissue or the ligaments and the capsule. So we're going to do both a lunge stretch going forward and a side-to-side stretch. Many people lack internal rotation of the hip, and how you know that is if when you start to squat, you see your toes go way out. So most people lack internal rotation, but and there's some tests you can do, but basically if you notice when you squat, your knees have to go way out, then you would probably benefit from increasing internal rotation. So we're working on the right hip. You're going to put a thick band as high as you can, as comfortable as possible. Watch out for your privates. We're in a lunge position. Now notice where my foot is. My foot can be windshield wipered out to create internal rotation. Tight stomach. I have tension here, and I come forward with a tight stomach. I'm not arching my spine. I want to leave my spine alone. It's called a neutral spine. And if I want more tension, then I'm going to have to kind of creep forward. Now, a good idea is to have nearby a box, so in case your balance is a little off. So windshield wiper that foot out, tight stomach, go forward. You're going to feel a deep stretch, typically around your hip and groin. 5 seconds, 10 reps, and relax. And just kind of stick your butt out to relax. Tight stomach, thrust the hip forward, and you're going to do 10 reps forward, but you also are going to go 10 reps going out. Okay, so I'm going forward, then I'm kind of on an angle or sideways. And you can hold the weight if you want for a deeper stretch in your hand. So you can put any type of weight in your hand, just hold it, let it go down. And I recommend 10 reps, tight stomach, going to the side, 10 reps going forward. If you want more tension, make sure you have good balance, make sure you have some safety stabilizers going forward. And then that allows you to really get a deep stretch in the hip, again, to spare your knee. These are all designed to increase the hip function, the hip mobility, to spare your knee, but they also double as sparing your spine. That's a banded lunge stretch. Now, this is working on the alignment and tracking of your knee. Some people, when they squat and lunge, their knees cave in. So, for instance, notice this band. If I squat, my knees cave in. Or if I lunge and my knee goes inward, that's a problem. So what do? We straighten our knee in terms of alignment by stressing it, working on the glute medius again. The whole key is we're working on glute medius. We're getting feedback with the lunge, and we want the knee to track straight ahead. So I'm pushing out. I'm working this right side. I'm not letting my knee come in. And what I'm doing is I am doing a lunge, just like this, pushing my knee out. If I want more tension, then I move this leg further away from the band, and I go down slow, 5 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come up. 10 reps, 5 seconds. Very slow. The whole point I'm trying to do is work on the tracking of the knee joint. My knees are coming in, I'm keeping them out. Those exercises are fantastic for your knee. In fact, this last one I showed you, some of you may benefit to do that first. And if you look at my previous videos, you will notice I show some movement prep when we talk about a foam roller or massage stick. I would recommend that. If you can massage the muscles above the knee, on the inside, the top of the kneecap, and on the side, prior to movement, you will notice not only have less pain, you'll have less friction, and you just move better. So that's kind of a bonus tip. Do your movement prep, your self-manual therapy prior. And the bonus number 2 is try doing the lunge before and after the exercises. Try it doing last, see how it feels. But many of you will find if you do that lunge, this last exercise, first, it'll make the other exercises easier. And there you have it. Simple, effective routine is strengthen the knees, strengthen and mobilize your hips so that your knee pain is gone. A thing in the past kaput. Remember, you can always come back to this video, follow along whenever you need a refresher or some extra motivation. It's very simple. We're doing repetitions, sets of 10. We're doing 5-second holds. Now, if you're more interested in more exercises for knee and hip pain relief, be sure to check out the links in the description below. I've shared additional exercise resources to help you feel your best. In the meantime, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment. Tell me what you like. What works best for you? Was it number 1, number 2? Share your favorites in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. Also, talk about, did you do the test? When you squat, do your knees go out? Did you try lunging before all the exercises, or did you lunge last? Now remember, if you found these videos helpful, if you find value, you know what to do. Like and share and subscribe. Remember, hit that subscribe button. Bottom line, if you want more tips on how to relieve knee pain, avoid surgery so you can live stronger longer, the next video you should watch is the one you want more if you want more advanced knee strengthening. So if you want more knee strengthening, do me a favor. Go watch the next video right here, right now.